Have you ever wondered what happened to the unforgettable cast of the classic British sitcom Man About the House? From the hilarious moments that defined an era of television to the remarkable lives they've led since, some continuing to shine, while others are fondly remembered, we take you on a nostalgic journey. Discover fascinating behind-the-scenes stories, incredible transformations, and the lasting legacy of the actors who brought this iconic series to life. Get ready for a trip down memory lane that every fan will love. Richard O'Sullivan portrayed Robin Tripp in Man About the House, 1973 to 1976, when he was 29 years old. Robin is a charming, cheeky, and good-natured young chef who moves in with Chrissy and Joe, forming one of the most iconic flat-sharing trios in British sitcom history. Quick-witted but often clumsy, Robin finds himself caught in endless comic predicaments, usually involving money, romance, or his constant clashes with their meddling landlords, George and Mildred Roper. His boyish charm and mischievous nature make him both lovable and relatable, while his loyalty to his flatmates adds a genuine warmth to his character. In real life, Richard O'Sullivan, born May 7, 1944, became a household name, later reprising his role in the successful spin-off Robin's Nest. Now 81 years old in 2025, he has retired from the spotlight after health challenges, but remains an enduring icon of British television, treasured for his humor and unforgettable contribution to classic sitcom history. Paula Wilcox portrayed Chrissy Plummer in Man About the House, 1973 to 1976, when she was 23 years old. Chrissy is spirited, intelligent, and delightfully sarcastic, often serving as the voice of reason in the shared flat, while constantly exchanging witty banter with Robin. Independent yet warm-hearted, she brings balance to the household's chaotic but endearing dynamic, whether by deflating Robin's ego with a perfectly timed quip or standing up to the Ropers' meddling. Her charisma and comedic precision made her one of the show's most beloved characters, resonating with audiences who admired her sharp humor and relatable personality. In real life, Paula Wilcox, born December 13, 1949, enjoyed a successful and versatile acting career that extended far beyond sitcoms. Now, 75 years old in 2025, she continues to act, captivating audiences with her timeless charm and proving that her comedic brilliance and screen presence remain stronger than ever. Eutha Joyce portrayed Mildred Roper in Man About the House, 1973 to 1976, when she was 46 years old. Mildred is the long-suffering but sharp-tongued wife of George Roper, delivering cutting one-liners and exasperated sighs that became a hallmark of the series. Her dry wit, flamboyant outfits, and simmering frustration at her lazy husband brought a unique spark to every scene, while her subtle vulnerability hinted at a deeper, more sympathetic side beneath her comedic exterior. Mildred became so iconic that she and George earned their own beloved spin-off, George and Mildred. In real life, Eutha Joyce, born August 20, 1927, was admired for her stage and television career. Sadly, she died on August 24, 1980, at the age of 53, from liver failure caused by chronic alcoholism. Had she lived, she would have been 98 years old in 2025, and her name remains synonymous with brilliance in British comedy. Doug Fisher portrayed Larry Simmons in Man About the House, 1973 to 1976, when he was 32 years old. Larry is Robin's cheeky and opportunistic friend, always scheming for a quick way to make money or stir up trouble. His roguish charm and knack for bending the truth brought a lively, unpredictable energy to the series, making him an amusing counterbalance to Robin's well-meaning but often hapless nature. Larry's playful banter and comic timing added depth to the show's ensemble and made him a fan favorite. In real life, Doug Fisher, born in 1941, had a diverse career on stage and screen, recognized for his comedic versatility and memorable supporting roles in British television. Tragically, He passed away on July 9, 2000, at the age of 59. Though his life and career were cut short, his performance as Larry remains a defining part of his legacy, ensuring he is fondly remembered by fans of classic British sitcoms. Brian Murphy portrayed George Roper in Man About the House, 1973 to 1976, when he was 41 years old. George is a lazy, penny-pinching landlord with an almost childlike outlook on life, constantly outwitted by his sharp-tongued wife, Mildred. His antics, stubbornness, and comical fear of responsibility made him one of British comedy's most enduring characters. Despite his flaws, George's naive charm endeared him to audiences, eventually leading to the hit spin-off George and Mildred. In real life, Brian Murphy, born September 25, 1932, was a prolific actor with an impressive career in television, film, and stage. Known for his impeccable comedic timing, he worked steadily for decades, becoming a true veteran of British entertainment. Sadly, he passed away on February 2, 2025, at the age of 92. His death marked the end of an era, but his legacy lives on, immortalized by his brilliant portrayal of George Roper and his lasting influence on generations of comedy fans. Roy Kinnear portrayed Jerry in Man About the House, 1974, when he was 40 years old. Jerry is a jovial, bumbling character whose good-natured personality and knack for getting into amusing predicaments made him a delightful addition to the show's cast. His lighthearted energy and comedic timing perfectly complemented the sharp humor of the series, and his brief appearances left a lasting impression. Off-screen, Roy Kinnear, born January 8, 1934, became one of Britain's most beloved character actors, renowned for his work in film and television, including Help, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and The Three Musketeers. Tragically, Kinnear died on September 20, 1988, at the age of 54, due to complications from a riding accident during filming. His sudden death was a great loss to the entertainment industry, but his legacy as a master of character comedy continues to be celebrated, ensuring his place in British comedic history. Michael Siegel portrayed Jim in Man About the House, 1973, when he was 49 years old. Jim is a quirky, slightly eccentric supporting character who occasionally interacts with Robin and his flatmates, adding an extra layer of humor to the series. Though not a central figure, Jim's dry wit and memorable appearances contributed to the show's rich comedic tapestry. Siegel's ability to bring even small roles to life with charm and subtle humor made him a respected performer in British television. Born November 1, 1924, he built a steady career in the entertainment industry, known for his character work and stage appearances. Sadly, Michael Siegel passed away in 1996 at the age of 71. Though his name may not be as widely recognized as some of his co-stars, his work in Man About the House and other projects is fondly remembered by fans of classic British sitcoms, a testament to his quiet but enduring contribution to television comedy. Norman Eshley portrayed Norman in Man About the House, 1974, when he was 29 years old. Norman is a suave, slightly self-assured character whose charm and confidence often place him at the center of humorous misunderstandings. His interactions with Robin, Chrissy, and the Ropers add an extra spark of tension and amusement to the series, making him a memorable presence despite his limited screen time. Eshley's refined delivery and natural comedic instinct helped shape Norman into a character audiences loved to watch. In real life, Norman Eshley, born May 30, 1945, enjoyed a diverse acting career, appearing in both comedic and dramatic roles across television, film, and stage. Best known for later playing Geoffrey Fourmile in George and Mildred, he became a familiar face in British households. In 2025, Norman Eshley is 80 years old, and while he has stepped back from the spotlight in recent years, he remains an admired figure for his contributions to British television comedy. Jenny Hanley portrayed Liz in Man About the House, 1973, when she was 26 years old. Liz is vibrant, elegant, and instantly engaging, a character who brings both charm and balance to the quirky world of the flatmates. Though her role was not extensive, her presence added a lively energy that enriched the show's ensemble, making her one of the most memorable supporting figures. Hanley's natural warmth and screen charisma made Liz a joy to watch, creating moments of effortless comedy and relatable human connection. Born on August 15, 1947, Jenny Hanley was already a familiar face to British audiences as a beloved presenter on Magpie. In addition to her television work, she built a successful career in acting, appearing in films and series throughout the 1970s and 1980s. As of 2025, she is 78 years old and remains a cherished figure in British entertainment history. Her enduring appeal lies not only in her talent but also in her lasting cultural impact. Duncan Lamont portrayed Dr. MacLeod in Man About the House, 1973, when he was 55 years old. Dr. MacLeod is a calm, collected, and highly intelligent character whose rational attitude creates an amusing counterpoint to the chaotic lifestyle of Robin and his flatmates. His presence, though limited, lent a sense of structure and credibility to the series' otherwise light-hearted tone, and his dry humor made him subtly endearing. Lamont, with his distinguished demeanor and finely honed craft, brought depth to every scene, demonstrating why he was considered one of the most reliable character actors of his time. Born June 17, 1918, Duncan Lamont enjoyed a prolific career across film, television, and theater, with notable credits in Mutiny on the Bounty and Doctor Who and The Silurians. Sadly, his life was cut short when he died of a sudden heart attack on December 19, 1978, at age 60. His legacy as a talented and respected performer continues to endure. Dennis Waterman portrayed Franz Wasserman in Man About the House, 1974, when he was 26 years old. Franz was a lively, confident character who added energy and wit to the series, providing audiences with moments of sharp humor and effortless charm. Waterman's performance displayed the charisma and natural screen presence that would later make him one of Britain's most recognizable stars. Born February 24, 1948, Dennis Waterman enjoyed a prolific career, becoming a household name with standout roles in The Sweeney, Minder, and New Tricks. His distinctive voice and talent for blending toughness with humor made him a unique and enduring figure in British entertainment. Beyond acting, he also showcased his singing ability by performing theme songs for several of his shows, further cementing his versatility. Dennis Waterman passed away on May 8, 2022, at the age of 74. His legacy as a beloved television icon continues to endure among generations of fans. Derek Seaton portrayed the agent policeman in Man About the House, 1973, when he was 30 years old. His portrayal, though brief, left a lasting impression thanks to his stern yet subtly humorous delivery, which created an amusing contrast to the carefree antics of Robin and his flatmates. His ability to turn a small role into a memorable one highlighted his skill and professionalism as an actor. Seaton's grounded presence added an unexpected spark of realism to the show's comedic rhythm. Born October 1, 1943, Derek Seaton built a growing career in British television, with credits in Coronation Street and several stage performances that showcased his talent. Unfortunately, his promising future was cut short when he died suddenly of a brain hemorrhage on September 2, 1979, at just 35 years old. Though his career ended too soon, his work remains a testament to the potential and charisma he brought to every performance. John Colclough portrayed Nigel Ted in Man About the House, 1974, when he was 32 years old. Nigel Ted is a quirky supporting character whose light-hearted awkwardness brought a unique comedic spark to the series. Though not a central figure, his appearances added variety and helped enrich the interactions between Robin, Chrissy, and Joe. Colclough delivered his role with subtle humor, making Nigel Ted both amusing and relatable. His natural ability to give small parts a distinctive charm reflected his strength as a character actor. Born March 23, 1942, John Colclough steadily built a career in British television through the 1970s and 1980s, with guest appearances in popular shows that showcased his versatility. While he did not achieve major stardom, his contributions remain appreciated by fans of classic sitcoms who value the memorable ensemble performances that defined this era of television. As of 2025, he is 83 years old and remains a respected figure among admirers of vintage British comedy. Glyn Edwards portrayed Chrissy's dad in Man About the House, 1975, when he was 44 years old. His portrayal of a protective and slightly stern father created an engaging contrast to the carefree world of Robin and the flatmates. Edwards' ability to blend seriousness with understated humor made his character both believable and entertaining, grounding the show's comedy in a sense of realism. Born February 2, 1931, Glyn Edwards became a familiar face on British screens for decades. He was best known for his role as Dave the barman in the iconic series Minder, where his relaxed yet charismatic performance became a fan favorite. His long career spanned film, television, and stage, cementing his reputation as a versatile and dependable actor. Glyn Edwards passed away on May 23, 2018, at the age of 87. His legacy continues to be celebrated, and his work remains a beloved part of Britain's rich television history. Anthony Sharp portrayed Mr. Matthews in Man About the House, 1975, when he was 60 years old. Mr. Matthews was a delightfully pompous and occasionally overbearing figure, and Sharp's impeccable comic delivery brought out the best in the character. His performance added a layer of eccentricity and contrast to the series, giving audiences a memorable depiction of a man with old-fashioned attitudes, clashing humorously with the younger generation. Born June 16, 1915, Anthony Sharp built a distinguished career as a character actor, appearing in numerous films and television shows. He became known for his roles in productions such as A Clockwork Orange and Barry Lyndon, where his commanding presence and refined delivery stood out. Sharp's talent for playing both stern authority figures and comedic personalities gave him a unique range that few actors could match. Anthony Sharp passed away on July 23, 1984, at the age of 69, leaving behind an enduring legacy in British film and television. Ian Lavender portrayed Mark in Man About the House, 1974, when he was 28 years old. Mark was a charming, mild-mannered character whose presence brought a relatable and grounded quality to the show's eccentric mix of personalities. Lavender's warm, approachable style gave Mark an appealing sense of sincerity, balancing the chaotic energy surrounding Robin and the others. Born on February 16, 1946, Ian Lavender achieved fame through his beloved role as Private Pike in the classic sitcom Dad's Army, where his youthful innocence and comedic timing made him an enduring television icon. Beyond sitcoms, he appeared in theater and various dramas, proving his versatility and enduring talent. He became one of Britain's most familiar faces, admired for his longevity and professionalism in the entertainment industry. Ian Lavender passed away on February 2, 2024, at the age of 77. His legacy remains celebrated by fans who cherish his contributions to British comedy and his unforgettable performances on screen. Janine Duvitsky portrayed Sheila in Man About the House, 1973, when she was 21 years old. Sheila was a spirited and endearing character who brought freshness and charm to the show, helping to expand its comedic world with her energetic personality. Duvitsky's performance displayed her knack for natural humor and her ability to create memorable, relatable characters, even in a series filled with strong personalities. Born on June 28, 1952, Janine Duvitsky went on to have a successful and diverse acting career across television, film, and stage. She became widely recognized for her roles in beloved series such as One Foot in the Grave and later in Benidorm, where her comedic timing and distinctive style won her even greater acclaim. As of 2025, Janine Duvitsky is 73 years old and remains an admired figure in British entertainment, with a career defined by consistency, charm, and a deep connection with audience. Jeremy Bulloch portrayed Derek Sutton in Man About the House, 1974, when he was 29 years old. Derek was a charming and slightly mischievous character whose light-hearted interactions helped enrich the sitcom's comedic world. Bulloch's relaxed screen presence and playful humor brought Derek to life, making him a memorable part of the show's extended cast. Born February 16, 1945, Bulloch is best remembered globally for his portrayal of Boba Fett in the original Star Wars trilogy, where his subtle yet commanding performance made the masked bounty hunter an enduring icon. Outside of Star Wars, Bulloch appeared in various British series and films, showcasing a wide range of talent that extended beyond his most famous role. Known for his kindness toward fans, he became a beloved figure at conventions for decades. Jeremy Bulloch passed away on December 17, 2020, at the age of 75, leaving behind an unforgettable legacy as both a talented actor and a fan favorite in pop culture. Christopher Chittell portrayed Alan in Man About the House, 1974, when he was 26 years old. Alan was a humorous and light-hearted character whose playful energy added to the vibrant chemistry of the flatmates. Chittell brought an effortless charm to his performance, blending wit with natural comedic timing, which helped make Alan an appealing presence on screen. His scenes often delivered moments of levity, grounding the eccentricity of the main trio while keeping the show's humor relatable. Born May 19, 1948, Chittell developed an impressive career in British television. Although he appeared in various roles early on, he became best known for his long-running portrayal of Eric Pollard in Emmerdale, a role he has played since 1986. This achievement made him one of the longest-serving actors in UK soap opera history, earning respect for his consistency and skill. As of 2025, Christopher Chittell is 77 years old, and his lasting contribution to British television continues to be celebrated by audiences who grew up watching his work. Peter Jones portrayed Mr. Morris in Man About the House, 1975, when he was 55 years old. Mr. Morris was a delightfully dry and sharp-tongued character whose humor often came from his ability to remain serious while chaos unfolded around him. Jones delivered the role with understated brilliance, creating a character who was both amusing and believable. His precise comedic timing made him a perfect fit for the show's witty style. Born June 12, 1920, Jones enjoyed a multifaceted career across stage, radio, television, and film. He was especially beloved as the voice of the Book in The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, where his warm and intelligent narration became instantly iconic. He also appeared in numerous British comedies and dramas, earning admiration for his versatility. Peter Jones passed away on April 10, 2000, at the age of 79. His wit, intelligence, and remarkable range continue to make him a treasured figure in the history of British entertainment. Jo Kendall portrayed Podge Randall in Man About the House, 1974, when she was 34 years old. Podge was a lively, funny, and unforgettable supporting character whose spirited personality added another layer of humor to the series. Kendall infused the role with bold energy and comic precision, helping Podge stand out in every appearance. Born February 17, 1940, Jo Kendall became a celebrated figure in British comedy, especially known for her work on the legendary radio show I'm Sorry, I'll Read That Again. Her contributions to British humor extended beyond radio as she built a solid television and stage career, displaying remarkable comedic instincts and versatility. Kendall's fearless, witty style earned her a lasting place in the hearts of comedy fans. She was widely admired by colleagues for her professionalism and dedication to her craft. Jo Kendall passed away on January 29, 2022, at the age of 81, leaving behind a legacy that continues to influence and inspire British comedy today. Who's your favorite character from Man About the House? It's always tough to say goodbye to beloved cast members who are no longer with us. How does that make you feel? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you're enjoying our content, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated. We appreciate having you in our community.